Annie expresses the frustrations we all feel towards our current situations very well with It's the Hard Knock Life. This opening song for our show has become something many of us have thought or felt throughout the past year. And although not all of us have stayed up until everything shines like the top of the Chrysler Building, we can all relate to the need for joy in our lives.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Down to folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock glory hole. Cotton blankets instead of wool. Empty bellies instead of wool. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one cares when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one tries when your eyes get red and weepy from the crying you have made this place would sing of. Empty belly life, bright smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who is he? No one cares for you, a snitch, when you're in orphanage. It's a hard knock life. You will stay up until this stem shines like the top of the Chrysler Building. Nico is Miss Rubber Gin, jabber with a safety pin, make her drink a Mickey pin. I love you, Miss Hannigan. It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, a snitch, when you're in orphanage. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Dear Evan Hansen was a musical about a boy who finds himself caught in a mess of his own creation. When we were stuck inside, not sure when we could see our friends again, we, like Evan, found ourselves waving through a window, trying to connect the people we disconnected from.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip. a sound. On the outside, always looking in, will I be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tap, tap, tapping on the glass, waving through the window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through the window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving, waving, waving?
Being away from our friends sometimes felt like agony, which is the title of our next song from Into the Woods. Like the Princes, we too felt like things we wanted were just out of reach. Things like sports seasons, band concerts, and other extracurricular activities that were so routine to us are no longer allowed to happen. Ultimately, in the past year, we have learned, as the Princes do, to turn our situations into something favorable.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair, blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh the tortures they teach, what's as intriguing
Or half so fatiguing as was out of reach. Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne?
you are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why though?
Do I know?
That girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her. Agony,
Though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife.
I must have her to wife.
Our next song, On My Own, comes from Les Miserables, a musical about the 1832 rebellion in Paris, France. The many characters in Les Mis struggle with feeling alone, whether in their romantic feelings or in their fight for justice. While this is ultimately a song about unrequited love, being alone is something everyone can relate to, especially after a few months of quarantine.
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my
Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again is a somber song from the Phantom of the Opera that gives us a moment to feel the hurt and loss we've all experienced throughout this pandemic. It lets us know that we have experienced painful things and expresses the sorrow we all felt when we were separated from our friends and loved ones. This piece reminds us that we are strong enough to withstand the phantoms that trouble our lives, which we have faced and will continue to face, and helps us realize that our feelings are valid.
You were once my one companion. You were all that mattered. You were once a friend and father. Then my world was shattered.
Our next number, Revolting Children, comes from Matilda and represents the turning point in the musical for all the children tired of struggling under the Trunchbull. For us, it marks the turning point of our show when we resolve to make a change in the world instead of sitting by. As Revolting Children, we are prepared to do what is needed so that we can not only look toward, but help to create a better tomorrow.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again
Will the choking door slam?
Never again
Will I be bullied at?
Never again
Will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle?
Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun, and we'll have the trudge go bolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun, and we'll have the trudge go bolting. We're revolting. We can SPL how we like. If enough of us are wrong, wrong is right. Everyone N-O-R-T-Y. Cause we're a little bit naughty. You see, we have to stay inside the line. If we disobey at the same time, there's nothing that the Trunchbull can do. She can take her hair and everything you do. And think you can push us too far. But there's no going back now. We are revolting. U-S-I-N-G, U-S-I-N-G. We'll be R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too late for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. It is too late for you. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. It is too late for you. We are revolting.
Cinderella is a musical about a girl that dreams big, and learns that with a bit of kindness, nothing is impossible. Despite the obstacles, we have managed to attend school in person most of the year, had all our sports seasons, and put on 2 theater productions. Like the song says, impossible things are happening every day.
Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother, but you're the only one that's shown me charity, compassion, and kindness. And now I'm here to make all of your dreams come true.
But that's improbable, implausible. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 green mice will never be 4 white horses. Such folly roll and fiddle idea of courses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools.
Seize the Day from Newsies is the rallying call for all the newsboys preparing to fight for their rights, and is now our rallying call too. This song represents our willingness to make a difference and conveys our excitement for the changes we may bring. Starting small with just one step can lead to enormous changes.
Today, as we navigate through a time of face masks and constantly changing rules and regulations, we find ourselves in a whole new world. While it may not be as thrilling as exciting as Aladdin and Jasmine find their new whole world on our next song, we are buckling up for our own ride through life.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view, no one to tell us no, or where it gets better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I
A whole new world
every turn
with new horizons
every
to
moment red
pursue.
ladder.
I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world. That's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
A thrilling chase
A wondrous place for
you and me.
You Can't Stop the Beat, the last song of our show, is from the musical Hairspray. This musical tells a story about overcoming hardships and staying positive through it all. This message is something relevant to all of our lives, both on an everyday basis and especially throughout this pandemic. Now, we close off the musical and say goodbye to the previous year with optimism for the future and a determination to move forward.
You can't stop an avalanche as it races down the hill. You can try to stop the seasons go, but you know you never will. And you can try to stop my dancing feet, but I just cannot stand still. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeps time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat.
Ever since this whole world began, a woman thought that if she shook it, she could shake up her neck. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy, it's the best that I can today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can wander if you wanna, but I'll never ask why. If you try to hold me down, I'm gonna spit in your eye and say that you can't stop the beat. Oh, you can't stop today. As it comes speeding down the track.
Oh, child, yes!
Yesterday is history, and it's never coming back.
Look ahead,
'Cause tomorrow is a brand new day, and I don't know white from black. The world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Ever since they first saw the light, a man and woman like to shake it on a Saturday night. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy it with all of my might today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the rain from above. You can try to stop the paradise you're dreaming of, but you cannot stop the rhythm of your heart to love to stay. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Oh, 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 oh. Nobody has done those yours, shake your belly muscle.
We can't!
Yes, you can.
No, we can't!
Yes, you can.
yes, we can.
Ever since we first saw the light, a man and woman like to shake it on a Saturday night. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy
love to watch and love to stay. 'Cause you can't stop the beat.
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 The senior girls may be the ones singing our encore number from Mamma Mia, but the title really encompasses how we feel as our seniors prepare for their next. Thank you for the music. On behalf of the rest of the cast and our directors, we wish you the best of luck after graduation.
I'm nothing special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore. When I tell a joke, you probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing, 'cause everyone listens when I start to sing. I'm so grateful and proud. All I want to do is sing it out loud. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty, what would life be? Without a song or a dance, what are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Mother says I was a dancer before I could walk. And she says I began to sing long before I could talk. And I've often wondered, how did it all start? Who found out that nothing could capture a heart like a melody can? Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty, what would life be? Without a song or a dance, what are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. I've been so lucky.